So welcome one and all to our EU4 Let's Play as Sweden. I just had to adjust the resolution there. So the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is going to be sort of the stream so I have no clue how well the quality is actually going to work out here. I know my CPU is going to be working overdrive because it's both streaming and doing other such things, as now it is recording as well. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun, and so this is going to be the stream. I decided no overlays because for EU4 you kind of want to see everything, and it's kind of rude to put overlays on YouTube videos in my opinion until, until you have enough people so that they don't care. It's a strange philosophy that I'm not willing to explain right now, but in any case, we're back in our Sweden Let's Play. It's been a while, so let's just take a look at our situation. What has been going on? We have our soon-to-be colonial nation here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 things. We're gonna get one done at some point soon. Losing innovativeness because the institution is bad. We need more money, and we are making a fair amount of money because our army maintenance is so high. Let's bring it down a little bit. And then, okay, I've been watching Roomba because Roomba's cool. And so maybe I'll sort of practice my Roomba imitating skills at some point. As in playing the game extremely slowly to the point where people start complaining. Yes, that'll be fun. Now, France, the speed of succession, you say? Well then. Okay, your king, I mean, is very, very young though, so it's not exactly gonna help me at all. South China Sea. Let's take a look. Anyone's been in Australia yet? I don't think so. I'd imagine the British will be soon though. That's okay. Alright, the Brits are planning to get some East Indies going on here. Okay, that's cool. Not East Indies, it's supposed to be the... Yeah, there's the East Indies. What am I talking about? Right, too many military leaders. Who? We have an Admiral, who's pretty good. We have an Explorer, who's pretty important. And we have our 2 leaders. We're still making 7 points per month, so I don't think that's a really big problem. So the music is extremely low. Low. Okay, let's keep it like that. Man, it's been a while since I played EU4, so I'm not used to the sensitivity of the way things move around. I'm used to Hoi 4 a little bit more now. So I played like 3 Hoi 4 episodes all at once. That was like 2 hours of Hoi 4 that I like played all at the same time, so that was fun. Right, so what is our plan here? Polotsk is looking mighty tasty, but it's allied with everyone. Lithuania is our friend. I'm hoping maybe at some point we could get a personal union, but that didn't work out at all. Yes, okay. Well, if the king dies somehow, and the heir gets a hunting accident, then we basically just get a free PU. As for the Ottomans, they're doing big things I do not like. Crimea is being guaranteed by Muscovy, which we were thinking about, I believe, at some point. We have infinite manpower, essentially. What we do need is those better cannons. That's what we kind of want. I also want to be able to get new world charges. So, when do these things expire? In literally about 1 year, one thing's going to expire. And this will give us 15 influence, and plus 15 will bring them to, what, 89, I believe? Then minus 10 will drop them back down, so that's fine. Make them a little bit too influential just for a second so we can do some things. Multicultural nation, we need to have 5 universities. Is that worth our money? It's not worth our money, I don't think. Is it worth taking out loans? Well, probably. I know this is worth it. Do some inflation, dear god. We're wasting so much money just on inflation. Better here. Okay. That's a lot of points just to get rid of our inflation. It's worth it, I believe. Yes, we have that looming disaster that started. Whatever, it's fine. Hopefully I don't go overboard with this, because at the same time while you're streaming and recording, you sort of tend to forget about things. And hopefully I don't do that, but it's possible that it might just happen. 2270. We're making a lot of money now. Used to be making about 11 ducats, and then just a couple of min points, we just sort of bolstered that a lot. Oh, France, I'm hoping so much. Man can hope. Man can hope for a dead leader. Convert some heretics. Okay, who do you want? Unity. Down here, 21 sounds spicy. Let's do it. As for Defender of the Faith, we want to do that? No, we don't. We're Catholic, and that's a lot of people. How about for states? We can do states. States sounds fine. Not states, but states. So Estonia, that is 34. That's 29, 24, 8, 25, 13, 41. 41, that's actually a lot. Just for Moscow, okay. 41's a fair amount. Okay, let's do some 41 then. Over here, that's 34. Okay, we can't actually do that, so let's do these two. Over here, much unrest, but we can decrease some things. A little bit more absolutism. Sounds good to me. Let's just decrease all of these, and then we can. What is that? Estates want things, so let's go over to these states, which are these. Ability's fine. Clergy wants something. So, hello clergy, what do you want? I suppose I can give you something small. Clergy, what do you even give as a bonus? Like, what's your purpose even? Local unrest -2 and removes local autonomy for tax modifier. So you guys are for taxes. Okay. This would be good problems to give you, wouldn't it? Moscow would be good problems to give you, wouldn't it? Unless they're a trade center, which they are, so maybe not. Well, at the same time, in the same breath. Perhaps the burghers, we could be giving them Moscow at some point, but for now the clergy could be having perhaps something with some good tax, so this given that stuff seems fine. And okay, decision technical. Yeah, same words. Okay, good fair amount of money. Natives, you attacked me somewhere, I believe. Evil. I'm just trying to peacefully colonize these areas here. Why are you trying to attack me? That's rude. Just trying to see coast is done. Take a look at Oceania because I want to take a look at Australia. No one's stuck their foot in Australia yet, so I'm thinking maybe I can steal some of that. But it depends where the Australian trade goes. Oh well, damn it! Just sort of all goes that way. Oh, Australia's getting trade for something. That is rather interesting. Australia is apparently allowed to get trade from something for the first time in this entire game. Never seen that happen, but apparently that's how it is sometimes. That's how it be. Sometimes it be that way. We can keep a fair number of points saved up, so that's not important. But what we can do is we can do a fair amount of development with that, and with that, it can help us get the tech or the institution faster. So who's close to getting the institution? In fact, hold on, let me just check my diplo things. Unless there's anything else I can do with it. Like, I mean, of course I could increase my mercantilism, but I think development's a much better idea. So let's take a look at development and local production value. East Frisia apparently has the highest production value and is an estate, or is a state, I believe. Okay, so East Frisia. Total, what was that again? East Frisia, Tikvan, which is somewhere over here probably. Tikvan. Tikvin? Right there. Apparently has very high diplomatic power thing. Okay. So does East Frisia. Okay, so let's take a look at East Frisia. Let's give them the development thing. So look at the development cost decrease. Make sure the burgers are happy at the very beginning. Not burgers, but what is the burgers? Like a few things. Development cost if they like us a little bit more. So is there some way to make them like us? Not entirely. No. I give them the land actually. Could give them that land. They would like us and they would do some good things for us, but that's okay. So let's just turn on the edict. No, stop, wrong buttons. Edict. Development costs, encourage development. And East Frisia, we're going to be dumping some points into it. 2 into there. So we'll be dumping that point, those points. Then as for what is the thing that we're grabbing here? None of them? Okay. East Frisia, you're going to be getting a whole bunch of development for production. Give us more money, please. Factor production is ridiculous. We don't want to spend more military points though, so we'll start our production in Tikvin. Your edict, we're going to be giving you development cost decrease. We'll be boosting your development a whole bunch, so. The lower things with these and then just boost it a bunch. There you go. Lots of development in those areas. We should be making a whole lot more money now. A bit less for a little bit, maybe 2 years I think will give us slightly less income, but at the same time. Yes. Okay. Lose loyalty and the nobility. Lose army professionalism, that's probably our best option. Friesland is ours. Okay. Maintenance goes to the max. Friesland, it's ours. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, what I do want you to do, I want you to go to Friesland. And Sheerland? Yes, just that one. No one else is moving, yes? No one else is moving. Good. Where is the Navy? In some good place, I'm sure. Natives gain aggressiveness and ferocity. Not a problem, we're getting money from it, so I think it's our best option. The looming disaster will probably stop at some point. Yeah, it'll be easy to stop. It would have taken 50 months. Easy to stop. Lose money. Okay, let's check what these things are. Nobility loses loyalty. We can lose ducats and tax modifier for some good things with the nobility, which might actually be worth it. Nobility gets a fair amount of influence, and they are very happy with us. Do we care about the nobility right now, though? I would say probably not. We do not care a whole bunch about the nobility because we do not need manpower recovery speed. So let's keep them down there. Friesland is ours. Stop trying to take it, you Dutch people. Dutch rebels. That's going to be a problem for most of the game unless I completely eliminate the Netherlands. I'm 100% certain about that. Million% certain. The Yuan troopers. Our expedition encounters hostile neighbors from Yuan, which led them to flee from the province. A few of the crew had disembarked to find fresh water and were returning to the ship when 5 native canoes with armed men appeared. The crew turned their boat around and raced back to the boat with the canoes just behind. One of the canoes nearly caught up with the boat, but as the men prepared for a fight, the canoe slowed down to wait for the others. The ship escaped, but some of the crew were wounded. A poisoned arrow hit one of the men on the leg, and although the wound was infected with the urine and olive oil, we do not know if the man will survive. We could gain 1 aggressiveness if we could spend money to get rid of their aggressiveness. Well, we're going to be wanting that prestige. Don't even worry about it. So 1 more month. I wonder how long these things actually last for. I think 6 months, maybe. Also, I rather like this sort of uniform that they have. Right, Friesland is ours. That is my land. Not yours. I own this area. You are not allowed to have it. Right. Innovativeness is decreasing. Not a big problem. At some point we will be getting more money out of things. Let's in fact decrease this back down. 22. In fact, let's just sort of keep an army here, because why not? Then we should probably look towards conquering our neighbors again. So Polotsk, who's allied with a couple people. So the British are kind of allied with everyone that would be useful for me to destroy. So I need to take down the British, or I'm going to take down anything. And the problem with that is, well, they have a lot of allies. I would be able to bring in Lithuania and France, but that's against Muscovy, Polotsk, Aragon, Brandenburg, and then the entire British Empire. So that's kind of going to be a big no for me. Scotland doesn't even have cores here anymore. That's unfortunate. I think they lost them like 10 years ago. Crimea is only friends with Muscovy, really, so I could take down Muscovy and Bashkiria or something? Yes, Bashkiria, which is their friend. I can take down Bashkiria and Muscovy, as well as Crimea, all at the same time. My aggressive expansion is not so bad outside of mainland Europe, or the HRE, rather. I do have a little bit of aggressive expansion in the HRE because I took about 4 provinces from people. And also, I remember now I'm making tons of money out of this, because kind of stole people's things. Yes. Dogs barking and all that. Right. Love the suburbs. Anyways. Plutocratic coup, meh. What's gonna happen there? It's going to decrease at some point. Take down Muscovy, as well as Crimea, and that nation's not really important. They will try and defend the two, though. Let's take a look at Muscovy with 48,000 troops, and then Crimea with, well, how much does Crimea have? Hold on. Not much, I imagine. 9,000. So perhaps we should be moving some people over there, moving some people over here, somewhere that can actually support them. There you go. And this army, I believe, should actually take their way, or make their way down to here. Yes, move them. And evasiveness is decreasing. Oh my god. Okay. We should be making some money. Perhaps, really, it's in our best interest to take out 2 loans and grab that institution. Oh, I mean, what does this mean? Build a treasury. Oh, wow, okay, that's kind of hilarious. Right. That's probably something that shouldn't be allowed to happen, but okay, that's cool. 2255, which means in literally 1 more month, we should be fine. We just finished exploring Eastern Indian Ocean. L'état c'est moi. Or give them what they want. Yeah, okay. Stabbing it, hit's not worth the distributed cost. Unless, of course, my stab was super duper easy, but it's not. Can we turn off the development edict, please? No, not until... Oh my god, is that November 3rd? Or is that the... Okay, yeah, it's gotta be November 3rd then. Right. So we have that, which will allow us to get... What was that? We get... Global trade, which gives us an extra merchant. But it didn't. Now I'm confused. I did not get an extra merchant. I do get an extra merchant. Okay, by the end of the month, that's what happens. So here, we're going to want to collect perhaps, or we're going to want to move trade. Move trade, I'm assuming. So let's transfer trade power from the English Channel a little bit towards Lübeck. Okay. This is clearly becoming a bit of a problem. We had a 3rd army here. There cannot already be one there. Okay, there is. Okay, for God's sakes. Okay, this guy is going to have to head back and just sort of put down revolutions on the daily. I guess that's just sort of how that's going to be. So I'm not giving up these cores. I'm not doing it. I will not be doing it. No matter how many rebels you have. They don't join your side, so it's not my problem. Looming disaster, you'll get yourself rid of fairly soon, I believe. In about 2 months, it'll be back down to A-OK. And we got our faster colonization anyways. Choose the Netherlands has expired, may as well just murder the Netherlands, I swear. We're allied with who? Nassau. Guess we're gonna have a dead Nassau on our hands because I don't want to fight the British, but I do want to murder everyone else. Oh God, of course. Should be there soon enough. Oh, come on, please. No river crossing. We have higher everything in our generals. Is there a river crossing? There was a river crossing. No, it's terrain. Okay, that's understandable. In the woods because they were there first, so. This guy, I guess, is just going to be the guy who stands there and waits for everyone to try and pile up on him and murder him. Okay, that's cool. Where do you think we should probably change up our military? Help cavalry and do this, and also decrease the music because I don't want to get copyrighted. There we go. We're going to do a time check, which means the screen's going to go blank for a little bit. And let me check the time. Oh god, you can't even check the time. That's disgusting. Oh no, 20 minutes. There we go. Maybe a little bit less than 20 minutes. I actually have no clue. No idea. So I like using OBS instead of Streamlabs OBS for when I record things, but you know, things are things and things are going to be the way the things are. If that makes sense. You know, sometimes it be that way is the weird way of saying it. So let's actually do this. Because now that I think about it, we don't don't actually have any reason to go to war with them. So that's kind of ironic. So we could get tolerance of the heretics for a little bit less tolerance of heretics for a while. Just to have more tolerance of other things, the true faith. For about 20 years, we could get tolerance of heretics decrease. I'm going to be conquering mostly heretics, though. Mostly heretics. So, prestige or that? I think this is just a better option for us to, for like the stat cost too, and missionary strength. People influence as well. Okay, we're going to be taking that. It'll be decreased for that, but we're going to get less unrest for everything else. Hanoverian separatists, apparently. Okay, Ostergotland is just done, I believe. So we're gonna go with this guy, who's obviously just much better. So who's upset? Hanoverian separatists in Lubeck. Seriously? Well, stop that. You don't need to do that. Eastern Indian Ocean is done. You cannot actually do anything else. We figured out that there's basically just no other Europeans here. And I could start colonizing this area. Especially since there's high development in here. I kind of want that high development land in this area. Even though it kind of goes this way and then it heads into Zanzibar and then down into Cape and then the Ivory Coast and then it goes up. From the Ivory Coast, it can only go into certain ways, such as Bordeaux, Sevilla, the English Channel, and there's one more, isn't there? No, it's just those three. Rip me. Okay. Sevilla, Bordeaux, English Channel. Because apparently it doesn't go to me. So Bordeaux, which goes into Champagne, which in the end everything flows into the English Channel. What about that last thing? Freaking Sevilla, not Siberia. That's an interesting note. So literally that trade's useless for me. And so is Australia. Australia would be a fruitless effort for me. Other than owning land, there's just no point in it. The reason why these are main priority colonization things is because it actually goes towards the North Sea and then from the North Sea into Lubeck, so I can actually do stuff with that. Of course, the ultimate goal is going to be owning the English Channel, but I just don't own enough. So there's almost no point, really. The English have so much of it that it doesn't even matter. If I owned the Netherlands and I owned at least the southern half of Great Britain, that'd be fine. Suppose it's not supposed to be that way then. Hoping for a dead king, just saying. Just saying, I have some high legitimacy and some pretty decent prestige. Not as much prestige as they do though, which is unfortunate, but... You know, my diplo isn't bad, right? It's +2, so I don't know. So that's going. Not very fast. More taxes or more prestige? In where? Modern tech? Imagine you're calling, aren't you? Base tax in here. Which means I can tax them more. Just a little bit, if anything. Sure, get some base tax, why not? High developed colonies. Sounds good. Is there other things like decisions? Don't need any of these actually, so. That's cool. Can we get a focus on admin power actually? Thank you. And then treasury, we're making money. Can we pay off a loan or something? No. Why? Because they are 488, 557 actually each. Oof, that's a lot. Oh man. Oh boy. Mecklenburg, you're at war with, oh, you're at war with Great Britain. Oh god, okay. Right. Hello, World War II. Right. Hungary, who's 2 provinces now. Ah, 1 province actually. That's unfortunate. And then there was, who is it? Lubeck? Who is 1 province, but not actually Lubeck. And then there's Munster, who is somewhere here. Munster, Palatinate, Aachen. So basically just a lot of the HRE. Just declared war on the Netherlands. Okay, and then the Palatinate. Dutch conquest. Oh, okay, so they are the attacker and they're winning. Right. That's what's going on there. Right. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing that's definitely occurring. Provincial unrest, I imagine there isn't that much. Can't be that bad. Lubeck is 3.0. Nothing bad. Right. Conquest of Death Martian is fine. I'm not going to be conquesting them. They're guaranteed or something like that. Allied with Oldenburg and Pomerania. Huh. I could have done that actually, now that I think about it. Don't know why I didn't. That's fine. Wait a couple months. Shoot! Internal conflicts. Right, I forgot that. Kinda forgot that Ming exploded at some point. Yeah, mildly forgot about that. Kind of like how their flags are kind of like a symbol on a background. That's kind of the way that Japan is as well. Although a little bit different. They're not characters on Japanese flags, they're different symbols and stuff. Wouldn't mind playing as Korea one time. Apparently Korea's a pretty good nation to play as. Apparently, according to Siu King, Kamchatka is also world conquestable, so... yeah, if I play my cards right, maybe. The British are actually doing a landing, okay, probably in Mecklenburg? Arriving in Wismar. Yes, in Mecklenburg, because at war with them, okay. As expected. Yeah. Right, I was doing something. Thing about Crimea is you don't have any ports, do you? Okay, let me just check the... you literally have 2 forts. One in Crimea and one in your capital that is not Crimea, even though Crimea has more development. Okay, maybe they got Crimea back from someone at some point. And in the meantime, they were kind of pushed to there. That was a mothball fortress, but I cannot actually reach it, so there's no point in really waiting till I can gut you to pieces with it, so. That's a weird way of saying it. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I have military access through not Crimea, through Lithuania. I'm sort of thinking that's a mothballed fort there. And in their eyes, I just sort of exist as a person. Not really as a threat, but just sort of there. Let's pay off one debt? One loan, rather? Pay a loan? No. Okay. Right, so what I'm thinking is... oh, great advice. Oh, please don't be my... oh, you're the my discipline guy. That's cool, that's fine. That's 100% cool. Yeah, understandable. Chill. Freaking fantastic. Amazing. Loving it. Discipline guy dies literally a couple days before I declare war. Maybe one day before I declare war even. Great, cool, yeah, no problem, that's fine. It's not like I was gonna use him in that war or anything. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What we're gonna do with this is we're gonna double master sand because we have to wait 8 days. You can put up your fort, but it's still not up, still not up, still not up. Oh, not up still? Still not up, okay, that's cool. Oh, for God's sakes, oh my god, I'm actually gonna end my life. Okay. I guess we're waiting another month because I didn't do that thing that I was supposed to do. That's cool. Lithuania despises me a little bit more. But I get little trade power modifier in Kajanaland. What? Kajanaland. Uh-huh. That is what exactly? This area. I mean, it's kind of garbage either way, so why not? And then... alright, so... beginning of October rather, we're going to be declaring war on Crimea finally. Who still has a mothballed fort. I'm okay with this. We're going to do this. No one will join in because they're being... bad friends, really. Once Lithuania's truce with them disappears, though, they will definitely join in. Whose truce disappears with them in 2 years. Probably won't last that long, but perhaps it might be useful at some point. Alright, let's just get it over with. Rush for Crimea. And forts. Rush for their capital. Faction, no, I should rush for other ones at first. Oh, apparently no, I actually have to go for the capital. Oh wow, there's a fort there. Of course they did that. Oldenburg despises me for Accuray. Seriously? It's happening to this thing now? Or Oldenburg will hate me. Okay. So, that's cool because you guys have like no trade anyways. That's fine because you're literally Iceland. Okay. So we're actually going to be doing what we're doing. Changing you back. This should be a 1 second conquer because there's no one there. You gave it up. You gave it up, Crimea. You gave up your fort. Did not do what you should have. I did not do what I should have, which is taken this fort, which now has a small garrison. This Crimea is over. I'm literally not looking for much Muscovite land. Sort of looking to grab whatever I can, honestly. Okay, you are the guy with no siege pip, so you guys can stay there. Battle of Irshul. Irshkul. Sounded a little bit more Russian than I wanted it to, but that's fine. What is that? Literally level 2 fort? Seriously? That's what you're gonna do? That's your whole thing? That's your... Yeah? Alright. It's minus 14%. I mean, in theory, we could get this army over here. Something we could do. Left alone. France got someone. A de Valois. Okay, that's not my problem then. Let's get that guy. Allows for another thing of things. Alright, another group of technologies. Their ideas. Let's figure this one out. Right. Influence ideas seems like it would be fun. Trade ideas seems like it would be fun as well. Alright. Religious ideas? Nope, that's not what we're going to be doing. Expansion ideas is an idea. Group. Yes, okay. In fact, I'm thinking about doing expansion ideas. Perhaps economic ideas would be great as well. I'm thinking. So either economic expansion or trade or influence. Not really looking for either of these or any of these really. Well, we could get more discipline, but we don't need that. I'm thinking expansion ideas looks pretty nice. State maintenance decreases a lot. Global trade power increases. Shipbuilding time decreases. I mean, a lot of things are just really good, especially the global settler increase and the extra merchant and colonists that we're going to be getting. So let's do that. Of course, we're not going to actually be doing much with it for a while, but other than that, it's pretty good. Is there a way for us to just walk over to defend our area? Yes, there is. Trying to attack our fort, that's okay. We're besieging down there stuff. They might try to carpet siege us, but we'll just carpet siege them back, really. It's not a problem. See if we can get Bashkiria out of the war first, nice and early, and then Muscovy. And of course, after that, not really important. So let's stop here. Split up the armies a whole lot. Oh, hold on. Might be something there, so what we're going to do is split the armies up in half, send the two there. Just split in half, go there and there. Just so we have at least something. Okay, 23 over there. Okay, that's what I was afraid of, so let's bring them back in there. Against 23, we're going to be in the steppes, which means we're going to have an advantage defending. I'm assuming these guys will not have much ability to actually destroy us. They are tribes. Their discipline is... Okay, their military is just less than ours in every single way, basically. We should be able to fend them off with just those guys, but just in case, we'll send the rest. Okay, easy peasy. Get that done. We attacked into where? We attacked across a river into the woods, like an idiot, really. Let's see what they do, actually. Majonak has become self-sustaining. Interesting. Which means that leaves a couple more places to colonize. All of them are just 3 or 4 developments, so let's get the 4 development one going. Be this guy. We'll sit here. Go over there. Make sure everything's okay over here. For a couple of days. All these guys will chase them down. Siege is done. Let's go actually siege over there as well. And these guys should be somewhere over here now. Transport them over there. Sweden are not controlled by me, so let's go back. Over there. Over here. This last guy can just sit over there. And then we have a couple guys sitting in random places. That's fine if you stand over there, Bashkiria. That's cool. Should probably hunt down some Crimeans. They're going back to Crimea to try and siege down. Or save the rest of their stuff, so. Perhaps we will be fine. They'll get there at some point, but maybe not fast enough to help themselves. In fact, actually, that's looking mighty dangerous. So what we're going to be doing is sending some troops down there. If they try to attack, we'll collapse them in. In fact, we should probably collapse them in like this. Set them down. Okay, let's send this guy to sort of sit over there. Send the reinforcements there. These guys can sort of block off anybody who's trying to come up through that passage. Sit them up over there. In fact, one can sit over there. These guys can sit over in there. Come back up. Explorer is dead. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we weren't really using him anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So really, actually, now I think about it, so keep you here. Aha! You are now trapped. Okay, so they're incapacitated. Those 3,000 troops. Bashkiria, in fact, I don't believe it has many. Yeah, no, I literally just like trapped more than half their army in one area. Okay, that's cool. That's actually kind of funny. And I'll even let them, even let these guys join them. If they so wish. Not you. You stay there. Okay, no, not you. You stay there. Oh, darn, you're doing that thing. Rip. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna stop people from passing in up here. Muscovy, stop that. These guys are grouped up. Ready to push into Muscovy a little bit more, so that will be... Oh, that's actually the Great Horde. Let's push them to rise in. Okay, good things are happening. Crimea is just sort of doing whatever Crimea does. Okay, my attempts at trapping that army didn't go very well. They want to try and go back into Stockholm, though. That'd be kind of funny to try and watch. Loans, can't repay them. That's cool. Stop trying to exist. Please and thank you. Okay, that was a bad idea. Oh god, okay. Give him this guy at the very least. Maybe we'll have a little bit of an advantage. It's not a crossing, but we are walking into a forest, which is bad for us. It's a -1. Okay, let's get out of there as soon as possible. Just gonna be on the 31st of December. 1, 2, 3, one more. Okay, let's get out of there. That was unfortunate. They'd be able to catch them, and then they decided to reinforce. Okay, stop that. And then... Of course, we do have someone who's sort of sitting here attritioning, aren't they? Don't we? It's in here then. Crimea's getting taken care of. We have an extra army here we can sort of throw off to somewhere. Astrakhan, perhaps. Just snake our way over into Asia, where we'll be doing most of our conquering, I'm assuming. We're gonna become the Russia. Don't even worry about it. I mean, perhaps we could trap Crimea's army. Oh, darn it. Siege of Ryazan's over. We could head over for the capital, actually, since it's undefended. Nice. This army is faster in some ways than another. That'd be bad for us. So how about we sit sort of in here, actually. Just split up their troops, divide them, and take the fight in here. We would be walking into woods, which would not be good for us. Try and mash them along the way. You don't want to fight me, do you? So you won't. Which is good. We can call them Lithuania, actually. So, why not? We have enough favors? Yes, we have tons of favors. There you go, now you fight against Lithuania as well. Which means you are now stuck. You're now stuck, my good sir. Yes, try to, dare you. We actually already have troops there in theory, which means we own these woods. You can walk in them if you want to, but it appears you will probably lose this. Crossing penalty for river, of course, but terrain penalty will be in our favor. And we actually negated the terrain crossing because we have better things. Receives 25 shock damage decrease no matter not flat terrain. Sucks to be you. You didn't play your cards right there. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Sometimes that's just how it be. So let's send some guys over there, these guys over here, and the two front lines, or the front line over there. Sort of carpet siege down them as much as we can. Oh, stack wipe on our army. That is beautiful, actually. Crimea is more than ever willing to pace out. I think I'm actually going about these wars in a better manner than I was before. I think I'm being more careful. Much more careful with how I'm throwing my troops around. So I can account for how many men here? 18,000 and 2,000 there for Muscovy's men. So I need to get rid of Bashkiria or else it'll be a little bit painful to get through. Of course, from Muscovy you're going to want to take enough so that Lithuania will still join me. I'll try to take some high development over here. Perhaps even their capital if I can reach it, so. That would be very, very snaky. In fact, it would be extreme border gore, and I despise this, but, I mean, it would also give us a lot of good things out of this. Lots of money as well. In fact, we don't really need their capital, so we can take something of less value, ask for more money, or in fact, entirely, we could just take, well, how good is Vladimir? 11, 17, and 12. That's a lot of development, actually, so you could, in theory, take just these three and make them get rid of their alliance with Great Britain, of course, and I believe was it the Netherlands as well? No, just military access to the Netherlands, and do that. That's all their money. In fact, we could even war reps, and then that much money if we can even get that much out of them. If we can, that'd be ridiculous and fantastic. Out of Crimea, it's possible we could make them into a vassal, and they have land cores somewhere in the Ottoman Empire. And yeah, no, that's cool. So for Crimea, we could turn them into a subject, or we could just full annex them entirely. Or we can't full annex them, or turn them into a subject, apparently, so that's cool. Can't force religion either. So let's give ourselves access into the Mediterranean through Crimea. This land, I believe, will be good enough. Maybe just keep that, because you don't necessarily need it. It's going to be a lot of overextension, too, so there's that. Cancel subjects to Great Horde, really? You have subjects to Great Horde. Okay, that's cool. In fact, give them both their core, or just one core back. Actually, I don't care about the Great Horde. Instead, how about we just take your money? It's not much money. And war reps isn't important because you're going to be reduced to, like, what, 4 provinces that are going to be relatively low worth? What is that, like, less than 20? I'm wrong. It might be about 20. What is that? 9 plus 7 makes 16. So that's 22. So congratulations, you're going to be 25 development by the end of this war. Nice. So knock knock Crimea, it's me, and I'm here to tell you that you're about to be stack wiped and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you. And hello there, Muscovy. It appears you're going to be sieging a fort in the woods, and I think I'm going to be able to get there in time, actually, so. Unless you siege it down because you have ridiculous sieging time. Jesus Christ. Wow. You literally have, what? 17 days. You have so fast. That's ridiculous. We'll get there, right? Wow, okay, they managed to get 2 siege ticks in that time. That's ridiculous. However, we have the advantage here. Less morale, maybe? Lots less morale. That's actually unfortunate. We won the siege of their capital of Muscovy. We're fighting a battle with them. In theory, we should be able to win this. Why? Because they have a 2-6, I have a 2-5, which means they're going to be gaining 1 power pip. Oh, wow. A 10 against a 0. Seriously? Just because of that, we might actually not win this. We have the advantage, too, in numbers and everything. I imagine Lithuania's just going to be able to finish them off, though. Nice job. Really thought we would have won that. We should have won that, actually, now that I think about it. Stack wipe on Muscovy. Muscovy's not looking very happy about what's going on. Might be able to piece him out, actually. If enough? No, we can't. Not with what we want. I don't think to take much from him. I could sort of do nothing. I could sort of bring this up here, and then there, and then into there. Then have all the little minions spread out and do their thing. A little swarm of carpet sieging. Oh, you guys literally just went the whole way around. That's cool. Didn't think you'd do that, and then you did, so. Kudos, I guess. Hope you enjoyed your attrition. That's all I can say, really. Just for these guys, what can we do? Cut off the northern supply line, I guess. Wait, this isn't OE4. What am I talking about? There's no supply line. I'm just stupid. Alright, let's head for the Bashkirian capital. They won't be able to do anything. So I think they just threw everything there. Lose influence. So the one thing about these is that there's going to be no cuts at all. Well, I mean, there's going to be cuts. There's just not going to be an intro or outro. Actually, no. For the sake of recording, I think I'm going to put an outro here. Just because it's been so long. So, that's going to be the end of this recording. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.